Hello everyone, it is Susan here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share a flip through of two of my Dylusions journals that are not completed, so I'm only going to be sharing a few pages from each of the journals. I'm not sure why I started another journal when this one wasn't done. I don't know, who knows, but I did it. So I have two journals that have, a handful of pages completed in each of them. And this is part of Christina from Christina's Shack. This is part of her collaboration for hashtag Flip Through Friday. So be sure to check out Christina's channel as well as clicking on that hashtag to see other awesome flip throughs. So we're going to start with this one. Now this one I decided to start with because it goes further back. So this I made, or I worked on, made, whatever, in March 26th of 2016 to be exact. I don't know why I have such an exact date on there, but I do. So yeah, so these colors come up again and again for me, the pink and the purple and the blue together, something that I really enjoy. So this one it looks like I started with acrylic paints on the background. I do have some collaging because these right here are papers as well as the watches. I do have some like mesh on here. And yeah. And of course I have my circles on here, done with something big and round and some white acrylic paint. And then of course, she is collaged and there is splattering, but I love those colors together. And there is a face here. It might be hard to see, but that's a face. See that? There's the nose, the mouth. Yep. Okay. So that's 2016. This is 2017. Almost a year later, well, over a year later. This is April of 2017. Oh, I love this. This is like so super cool. So there are multiple layers on the background here. I can't even begin to tell you, but I mean, it is collaged. I can see that with paint on top. I did some doodling around, the corners and the top and the sides. There's, the collaging on top of the other collaging. So that would be her, where I added this as, an interest point, almost like a button or even like part of a necklace. So that's an extra piece that I glued on. And then this die cut around her face. And of course the butterfly is a die cut. And this was actually when we went to Cozy Crop House in Pennsylvania. It's a bed and breakfast for crafters in 2017. And we all created something that said this. She believed she could, so she did. That was like our saying for that year. That was a lot of fun. But I just love that background with all the different colors. Oh, I love it. All right, then we have this one. This was also done at Cozy Crop House, same year. Wait a minute. Yes, 2017. So this one has paint on the background, a butterfly somebody drew for me at some point that I had in my stash. And all of this is all collaging where there are different, so like I have her head coming up through, is it a bracelet? There's something circular. See that? And it continues being circular. And I cut here and I put her head through it because here's her body down here. And so her head is through that. And then on her glasses, I just put some dots around. Yeah, and I think I colored in, I don't think, I did color in her hair a little bit, her lips. I gave her some blush and added, you know, there's little dots. I don't know what I did it with, probably maybe a Signo, I don't know. And then this half of the spread, yeah, a little bird, again, somebody sent to me, along with butterflies and the flowers, and it says, be your own kind of beautiful. Yeah, isn't that cool? Like, look at the colors. Ugh, just amazing. Just amazing. This one is from 2018. So now we're a year later. And so this was You Are Enough. All kinds of stuff going on here. Lots of, I can tell it started with paint. Then there's collaging. I see a couple doilies. There's some tissue paper. Yep. And more tissue paper. And I drew her. So that's from March of 2018. This is April of 2018. This is very different. This is not collage. It's really a background with paints and sprays with stencils. And it says, wherever life plants you, bloom with grace. And then I drew and painted with acrylic paint the flowers. Yep. So something a little bit different, right? Not the normal, nothing there. Some of it I'm just going to pass over. So this is, just so the video is not so long, this I created with, is it Dina Wakely? Yes, Pages in Time. That was a scrapbook store up in Pennsylvania. No, yep, Dina Wakely, June 10th, 2016. So we created these pages. She showed us how you can cut like frames into pages and have something of interest in the background. And it works both ways. So no matter which way you have this page with the windows, it shows something of interest, and that's all of her beautiful colors of paint going on there, and just awesomeness. Isn't that awesome? Oh my gosh, love it, love it. This is going to make a nice background. I probably did that in her class, and then just more roll-off stuff. All right, so that's it for this journal. And then the other one, let me just grab it here. So this one starts in August of 21. So August of 21. I remember doing this one. I think I did this up at Cozy. Again, I did. Yep, Cozy Crop House in Pennsylvania, and I was with Cindy. So this was like our first time back to Cozy Crop House, actually during COVID, right? So, yep. So this was a lot of fun. Lots of doilies going on here, flowers. You know, I have the images where I put a different eye on top of the original image of her with, you know, a lot of the white dots going on. Super fun. Super fun, super pretty. You know, you never know what it's really going to end up looking like, right? This one says, oh, I like this one. So just some doodling around with a pen. I have, this looks like a piece of rice paper with this image of the bird cage on it. This is rice paper, but it's a cutout piece of a different rice paper. It says strength, Up here, it says power over here. And I wrote on here, the battle is real, but in the end, we will have beauty. And the word fierce. That was a lot of fun to do. I enjoyed making that very much. Yep, so I got some paint going on here in the background, and like I said, some rice paper over here. I like it. Okay, and I put different things in between the pages just so that they don't stick together. This was a lot of fun. This I did at Cozy Crop House, the same year as the previous 2 pages. And I wanted to do something kind of neutral with pops of black, right? And that's exactly what I did. So I started with all different kinds of, like, I want to say like deli paper or tissue paper, or even like the layers of a napkin that you pull off that, you know, they're just white, the different plies that people had stamped on or painted on. And I can tell that's what's all over the background. And then, I don't know, I did these circles and I put something in each of the circles. And then I have a shoe. This is from a calendar, and I have a bird sitting in the shoe. That was also, somebody had, I guess, stenciled that for me. Yep. And I have a little flower coming out the front. I have a heart over here, and this lady, somebody gave me her. Yep. Fun. Some die cuts down here. That was fun. I remember doing that. Okay. This was a lot of fun. I did this also in that same visit to Cozy Crop House. This was a lot of fun because this is very different as well, right? So I remember taking the sprays, and I'm sure they're probably Dylusions sprays, and just kind of, I did some stenciling. You can see some stenciling going on here, but a lot was, well, even this is a stencil. See, there's a clock there. You see that behind that flower? So, and then just spraying, and then out of that, well, how can you get some flowers out of that, and some leaves of the flowers, and just, yeah. So it was all about spraying all these colors on here, and then drawing the different flowers on top of those colors. I love this page. Love it. All right, and here's another one. Yeah, yep. So oh my gosh, that was like probably well, out of the top, the top 2 times at Cozy, it was this time, I would say probably where it was just me and Cindy was one of my favorites there. It was just me and her, and the owner would stop in, and I mean, we would just talk. We would do exactly what we felt. It was just awesome. But this is from the same visit to Cozy Crop House. Yep, lots going on here. Some soup. Yep. Cute, right? Oh, I love it. If you guys could feel it, like all of these flat back pearls, you know, they're all raised and they feel wonderful. All right, and then we have this here. Is this the last one? No, I think that there's one more page after this. So this I did in 2 different, is this the one? No, this was done in March of 23. I think I did this on a Zoom with my crafty friends. I think, yes, I don't think, I know. Yep, with Fran, Cindy, Helen, and I on a Zoom, March 25th of 23. Oh, I love this. There's just like so much going on. I can't even begin to explain, but it's very textured. And with all the papers and the pretty die cuts or pieces of, you know, cut out of rice paper, and all the circles going on. And then there's paints. If you guys could just feel it. And then I had something where it had this black pattern on it. That's paper. I didn't draw that, but I left it to where you could see it on both sides of this spread. Oh, I love it. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful. And then, let me see. Yep, this is the last. Nope, I have 2 more pages. Sorry. So now we're at Cozy Crop House in, I have 23 on there. May 27th, 2023. That's the wrong year. Wait, something's not right. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Well, no. So this was, I remember now. I get it. I remember. Sorry, it takes a little bit. This was May of 23. This was, like I said, March of 23. But this was also from a Zoom with the ladies. And I really basically did the background. And then at Cozy Crop House, when we went in March of 24, I finished it off. I didn't really have any focal point on this spread until, well, a year later. And yeah, I was able to add these. And Helen made this. I'm pretty sure Helen made that. But anyways, yep. And there's a picture of me and Cindy singing into, I don't know, paintbrushes, whatever. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. So that's that. And then this is the final for this book for right now. So this I did at Cozy Crop House, March of this year with the ladies, Helen, Fran, and Cindy. And what had happened was we all brought some of our old journals so that everybody could look in them. Because, you know, we see them online and blah, 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 but it's just different in person, right? Because you get to feel it and everything. And Fran had this very neutral page in one of hers. I'm like, you know what? I need to do that. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And so that's where this page started, was because of a page in Fran's journal. And so I started with the background of all just collaging down very neutral colors. I have a doily, half on each page here. I ended up taking some paint, acrylic paint, watering it down and just kind of smearing it around with my finger. I did a little bit of stamping on top, but the really fun part was I had these flowers that I had drawn, and I brought them with me. So I cut them out, and then these here, these were actually from Fran. She gave them to me at Cozy. We brought the others a bag of goodies. And then all of this, the lace is from Helen. And then the bling for the stems here and here, that's from Cindy. So it was just, I would have to say this is probably one of my all-time favorite pages of all time. But that's it. So that is my flip through for today. And I'll try to remember to put the link below to the flip through of my first ever Dylusions journal, which I did fully complete, and I did the video a couple weeks ago. So I'll try to remember to put the link down in the description box. If it's not there, you can say something, or you can just go back and look and you'll find it. So Christina, thank you so much for this and allowing us to post these videos on a day that's not a Friday. But again, everybody follow the hashtag Flip Through Friday, and definitely visit Christina's Shack here on YouTube. Thank you, everybody. God bless. I'll be back with another flip through, probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. Okay, bye.